What it do? What it do? It's the AORIC Lyric checking in. But this time I'm not really checking in, as a hip hop artist, as a rapper, or what have you. I'm just checking in as a man that wants to address my men of today. I saw a video on Facebook by a lady named Red Velvet, and she basically was talking to the ladies about some of the things that they can do to acquire or keep their man, boyfriend, husband, whatever the title may be. And she spoke about knowing how to pick your battles, knowing how to be submissive as a woman, just basically knowing how to be a woman to a man. And hats off to Miss Red Velvet. I want to talk to my men about knowing how to be a man to a woman. You see, as she stated in her video post, it's good for you to nurture your man. Fix his food and cook his food and put it on the plate for him and bring it to him and things like that. And I'm a man, and I will tell you, we really do appreciate that. But now, to my men, I want to let it be known that you have to earn that. That's not a given just because we are men. We have a stick with some balls, between our legs. Excuse me if that offends anybody. But we have to earn that. We have to earn that woman wanting to prepare our meal, fix it up real nice on the plate and bring it to us. Well, how do you earn that? Well, the same way she considers you, you have to consider her. It's some men that think that it's expected, or in a sense take it for granted. The woman has to not only cook the food, but has to go to the grocery store, stand in a long line at Walmart, bring the food back home, season it up, prepare it, watch over it, make sure it don't burn, fix it up for you, put it on the plate for you, the whole nine. You can't even offer to wash a dish afterwards. You understand what I'm saying? So we want to do all this receiving, all this taking, but we got to remember to give. You understand? It's kind of like if I go to the ATM, if I go to my bank, and if I put $100 in my bank account, then guess what? I want to be able to withdraw $100 out of that bank account when I need it. So I say to my fellas, let's make it easier for our women to want to be women to us. Ms. Red Velvet, she touched on knowing how to pick and choose your battles as far as a discussion that could lead to a potential argument. She let my ladies let it be known to my ladies that less is more. You accomplish a lot more in silence. So I want to say to my fellas that when that woman does decide to talk, make sure you listening. Make sure you listening. See, a lot of the times we hear, but we don't listen. A lot of Life Jenny said in the song, you could be slick at talking, but let's try being slick at listening. So regardless of if you may feel completely different of what it is that she's trying to get you to understand, guess what? You still listen. And guess what? You let it be known that I personally may feel different, but if you feel so strongly about this, then I have to take those feelings into consideration. And that's how we learn and we move past and we move forward. But if you just want to harbor your personal feeling and make her feel as if whatever it is that she's feeling is immediately wrong because you don't agree with it, then guess what? You're not listening. And you're not trying to understand your woman. And as Ms. Red Velvet stated in her blog, that it's another woman that'll be willing to do for the man what you want, what that woman won't do, then guess what, fellas? I'm here to tell you. I've been to other men many a times in my day. And it's another man that will listen to your woman when you don't want to or when you don't have time to. I guarantee you that. And he may be doing the same thing that you're doing, not listening. But she won't know that. Or he won't make her feel that way. Then she'll be fixing his plates and preparing his meals for him as you would want her to do for you. So, fellas, I just really want us to understand that it's a two-way street. You understand what I'm saying? It's a two-way street. Miss Red Velvet talked about, she told the ladies, hey, ladies, you can't keep getting in that bed, not feeling good every night. In other words, she was saying you can't keep trying to avoid the sexual contact, with your man. And I agree with her on that. And I'm going to say to my fellas, if you have a woman that's trying to avoid sexual contact with you, it could be a number of reasons, but when was the last time you actually kissed that woman? Not, yeah, let me hurry up and do a little peck here and a peck there, just to get the part. No, really kissed that woman. Really made her feel the passion of intimacy that you have for her with a kiss, with a touch, with a gesture, with an embrace. See, the sex goes far beyond the actual penetration. The sex goes far beyond the actual intercourse. I mean, any man and woman can get together and have the intercourse. So, fellas, we got to remember and we got to understand that we have to have good sex, pre-sex, and post-sex. Meaning, if the foreplay isn't together, if the intimacy isn't together, then the intercourse definitely isn't going to be together. And after the intercourse, that woman should want to lay in your arms and curl up against you like a little kitten. If you're doing it right, in my opinion, So let's not feel like because we're ready and aroused and hard as a rock, that she's instantly ready. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that for women. So we gotta consider all these things. Being a good friend of mine, we always talk about self-accountability. So fellas, we gotta be held accountable for what it is that we're doing or not doing, what it is that we're lacking. A lot of the times we feel as if because we go out and get the bacon, that it's just easy on the woman. Well, all she do is stay home. Man, it's hard being a homemaker. I'd rather go out and get the bacon, because every day you have to clean this house. Every day you have to take care of these kids if you have any. The woman knows how to distribute the bacon. And a lot of the households I've experienced with, good relationships and good marriages, the woman pays all the bills. Yeah, we go out and get the bacon, but she distributes it. She makes sure the T's crossed and the I's are dotted at all times. So let's not downplay our women, man. Let's not do that. We really shouldn't do that. Let's let them know that we're if she doesn't work anywhere this side of town, she's doing work in your home. She's keeping it clean. She's cooking the meals. She's washing the clothes. She's seeing after the children. Man, that is a lot of work. And not to downplay my men, but in a sense, all you have to do is go to work for those 8, 12 hours. And some of us have more strenuous jobs than others. So once again, it's an equal road. One hand wash the other, both hands wash the face. So let's try to consider our women, man. Let's say, baby, can I wash those dishes for you? Well, you go cook the food, give me the grocery list, so I'll go to the grocery store. And you want to know the secret? A lot of the time, she may just tell you, don't worry about it, because we'll mess it up anyway. We might get the wrong type of chicken or the wrong type of grease, or she doesn't really like this kind of, she find herself spending more time going back to the store to replace the stuff that you got. But it's just the effort. Let's not forget to put the effort in, fellas. That's what this whole thing is about. Effort, consideration. Let's put forth maximum effort for that woman. Let's consider that woman at all times. At all times. And if you take care of her, she will definitely, hands down, take care of you. Valentine's Day just passed. I've heard it all from men, man. I don't do Valentine's. Man, guess what? It's not about you. It's about us. It's about we. You're no longer living in the singular when you're in a relationship. Everything becomes plural. So consider that person. Put forth effort with that person. Hey, man, it's the LYRC Lyric. I just want to check in with y'all. you know. And before I end this blog post, you looking at a person that has never been married, that's 28 years old. And even I know these things. So fellas, y'all better catch up. That right.